It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
And welcome to the morning show on XL7-TV. I'm Bob Rickmore. This is Scooter. Whoop, whoop. Scott Gallies.
Well, how are you this morning?
First things first, Scooter.
Okay.
First things first. It's
All right.
Miss Tina's birthday.
Well, Miss Tina, happy birthday.
Not telling you how many.
No, it's all right.
I don't want to have to sleep with one eye open.
Happy birthday, Tina.
Yeah.
Wish I would have known that. I could have told her that like yesterday. I gave her a pre-happy birthday.
Well, you missed it because I did mention it last night when we
didn't hear it.
At Brick Oven.
I didn't hear it.
Your wife?
I don't listen to you.
There ain't no doubt about that.
I did give her a hug, so I'm good. I did get my Tina hug, so I'm fixed. I got my fix.
Yeah, she's birthdaying today.
Awesome. She got any big things going on that you know of, or?
I'm just the husband. Why would I know?
Never mind.
Actually, I have an appointment over in Rogers in the morning, so we're going to go over tonight and have some dinner.
All right.
Chill out for the evening and go do that.
That sounds exciting for a birthday to go to a doctor's appointment. That's great.
Well, the doctor's appointment tomorrow, not on her birthday.
I know. I'm giving you a hard time.
Yep. So,
I'm giving you a hard time. That's cool, though.
did you have a festive 4th?
It wasn't bad. We didn't go watch any fireworks or anything. We were pretty mild there. We had enough going on around the house.
I was going to say you could probably sit on your front porch there and watch what you want to watch.
Well, you can go up to the top because I've got that overview that sees for miles on the top of the house. We can go up there and watch fireworks.
You have an observation deck on your house?
Yes.
Really? I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. Very, very top. It's all glass all the way around.
Really? I did not know that.
Pretty cool. 3 stories up.
And you could probably see a long way.
Yes, you can see a long ways from up there.
Makes me wonder how far you could see fireworks.
I don't know. I think if you got up there, you could probably see the college going off. I don't know if you can see. I don't know if you could see the bowling alley one, but
Nah, probably a bit of a distance there. Tina and I went to the bowling alley. Let's say a quick thank you to Mike and Kelly Camp and the whole staff there at Driftwood and Baskin Robbins. They put on a very good show. Rick Williamson and Derek, they do a great job from 8 Ball Amusement, and I think they call themselves Pinball Pyrotechnics.
Cool.
They do a very good show every year, and boy, the people just flock to that thing. From where we were sitting, you could see both sides of the bypass just loaded up.
That's cool, though. I like that.
So it's a good give back for the camps and those folks. And like I say, Rick and Derek donate their time for that. And
if you went out and watched any of these fireworks, depending on who was putting it on, who was doing it, give them some props because that stuff is not cheap.
And the ones that you really have to give the props to are the folks from up in Missouri that came in and bailed out the shows that got shafted. By the company out of Little Rock or wherever they were from. Bull Shoals was affected, Lake Norfolk Fireworks, Batesville, of course, ASU Mountain Home, and I think there was one other, I don't remember the name of it, but there was 5 in this general area that the folks took their money and ran.
Yep.
And people say, well, why would you pay for something before it's over? Well, because that's the way it happens.
You got to pay for it ahead of time so they can order all your supplies and all that. And
make sure they got enough help lined up and ready to go. And I know Rick Williamson from 8 Ball had a lot to do with hooking up this other company that came in and bailed those shows out, getting them hooked up with the right people. And, I know that's greatly appreciated. It was a good time.
That's awesome.
It was a good time. There was just enough breeze to keep you cool. The only downfall of that one was the breeze stopped right before the grand finale, and the grand finale was 4,500 shots, I think what Rick told me, somewhere between 4,000 and 4,500. So you know what happened to all the smoke.
Oh, yeah.
It just kind of hung out.
I have been there. I've been to the one at ASU one time. This was quite a few years ago, where the wind was blowing the wrong way and all the ashes were falling off. I mean, we had little burn holes in our shirts and stuff. It happens.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Anything exciting going on for you this week?
Not a whole lot. I'm like you, got doctor's appointments and all the fun stuff when you get old.
Yeah, trust me. It's not all that fun.
No. But no, other than that, I ain't got any big things going on this week. So
I think we're in for a little bit cooler weather for the next couple of days. We'll get
Are
to
we?
that here in just
Awesome.
a minute. But, you know, the high today is going to be, what, 87?
no, that is cooler.
It's 10
That is
degrees.
definitely
10
cooler.
degrees is just the natural temperature, so that's a plus.
That is definitely cooler. I'll take it.
Might as well, because you can't do nothing about it.
No, but it sure make your life mowing a little bit easier. Just take the edge off just a little bit.
I don't mind the heat.
Yeah.
Don't mind the heat.
The heat's not so bad. It's when the humidity gets up there.
I don't mind that. I mean, I wear long sleeve shirts and most of the time a hoodie, so.
Yeah, to each his own. Yep.
Anyway, you reckon we ought to get started?
Let's roll with it.
Less time to roll. It's time for the morning prayer, brought to you by Hospice of the Ozarks, 870-508-1771. Hospice of the Ozarks been taking care of Baxter, Marion County since 1979. They'd be glad to take care of you as well. If you don't understand what hospice care is, don't know what they can do for you or your loved ones, pick up your phone, give them a call, 870-508-1771. They'll be glad to answer any questions you might have. And now the morning prayer. Sarah?
Lord, we just thank you for this day that you made. We thank you for what you're doing in and through this community. We thank you for the soldiers that just go out and fight for this country, Lord, and with a heart to serve. They're truly an inspiration to all, Lord, and I just thank you so much. Thank you for this day that you've made. Help us rejoice and be glad in it, Lord, and I just thank you. Thank you for leading, guiding, and directing us, and help us choose you when times get hard, Lord. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
The morning prayer brought to you by Hospice of the Ozarks, 870-508-1771. We'll be back after a quick word from Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z-Team at Century 21 Lee Mack Realty.
Hi, this is Bob Zadora, Executive Broker at Century 21 Lee Mack Realty. The Z-Team would like to welcome all of our summertime visitors to the beautiful Twin Lakes area. If you find yourself falling in love with our lakes, rivers, and people, the Z-Team can be your buyer's agent at no fee to you. We'd like to help you explore the possibility of calling the beautiful Ozarks your new home.
Call the Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zadora, Century 21 Lee Mack Realty, 870-405-0793. RetireToArkansas.net.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's time for the lake levels, name reports, and all the weather updates brought to you by Bob and Linda Zadora. The Z-Team is Century 21 Lee Mack Realty. 870-405-0793 is their number. RetiredArkansas.net is their website. If you go there, click on live views. This is what you see today. Well, ain't too bad, Scooter.
No, not bad at all. A little bit of fog on the water.
They must have lots of generation going on. Yep. The little chilly water with the warm air cause for fog.
Let's see what that one. Ooh, that one's got a nice, pretty shot too.
It's a pretty shot too, sure enough. This is the beautiful White River that separates Marion County, Arkansas from Baxter County, Arkansas. It's the city of Cotter, about mid-screen. Their baseball field to the lower left, a little bit further to the left is their city park. Big spring rope swing is there at the foot of the Rainbow Bridge at the far left. Next to that is the Rainbow Bridge for the trellis bridge for the railroad track. Scooter's messing with the monitors, messing my head here. And this city of Mountain Home to the far right. In front of that would be the city of Gassville, Witch's Hat Water Tower is at about 1 o'clock. State of Missouri straight ahead. What'd you do to me, Scooter?
You should be back up. It's just I didn't tell it to connect to my computer.
Oh, well, that helps.
When I rebooted it.
That helps. Anyway, this is what we call God's country. If you'd like to see what's available for sale in this area, go to retiredarkansas.net, click on MLS listings, find something that grabs your interest, then give Miss Linda a call at 870-405-0793. That's at retiredarkansas.net. In fact, you can own the home that gives us these shots each and every day. It's for sale. Give Miss Linda a call if you are inquiring about that. You know, you can see where the river flows. Just follow the fog.
Yep.
Pretty good shot. I'm going to run through some temperatures. The scooter lets it go through the Z-clips. Currently in Mountain Home is 70. Harrison is 71. Batesville and Yellville both at 70. Marshall at 69. Salem and Mountain View at 68. Calico Rock at 70. West Plains, Missouri 66. Springfield, Missouri 67. Poplar Bluff, Missouri 70. And St. Louis, Missouri is 72. That is a clear shot right there.
That is nice.
That is the old Rainbow Bridge with the trellis bridge for the railroad tracks. Down in that area, you would find the rope swing. And that water's chilly at the foot of that rope swing.
Yes.
You're not going to swing down and touch it and decide that you're changing your mind. Got a boat going under the bridge there.
There you go. Somebody's doing some fishing.
I'll be doing that on Saturday.
Awesome.
Got one more grandchild to take that's of age, and then we've got a couple-year break, and we'll do it again for a couple more. Let's see here. Let's go take a look at the radar. Currently on the radar, you can see most of Arkansas is clear. Some scattered showers around 9 or 10 o'clock up in northeast Arkansas. Central part of the state's going to have some between 12 and 1. Other than that, it looks like it's just going to be a spotty day throughout. New Orleans going to be getting some rain later on this morning. It should be out of that area about 10:30 or 11. Memphis is going to get some rain up through Nashville. Looks like it will pull together a little bit tighter and cause some more storms, probably between noon and 2. Other than that, it looks pretty clear. We're going to go ahead and zoom in to Arkansas and see what we've got other than those scattered showers. Not too bad. Nothing for the Mountain Home area that shows up very strong. A little bit of rain over Bull Shoals Lake later on this afternoon. But right now from Bentonville to Blytheville, Fayetteville over to Jonesboro, Fort Smith to Memphis, Conway, Little Rock is clear. Some spotty showers, Little Rock, Hot Springs, Pine Bluff later in the morning. On the national scene, watches and warnings. Looks like a dense fog advisory around Memphis and into Kentucky, northern part of Mississippi and Alabama. Nothing in Arkansas, Louisiana, Texas, Oklahoma, or Kansas. Missouri seems to be fairly clear as well. 7-day forecast. High today is going to be 86. Low tonight 69, partly cloudy, mostly sunny, then a chance of rain tomorrow with a high of 84 with a low of 69. Sunny and 87 on Wednesday. Wednesday night, low of 72, high 90 on Thursday, low of 75, 90 for a high on Friday. Friday night's going to be a low of 73, Saturday high of 88, and Sunday high of 89. Pollen and allergies. Tree pollen, none today, none tomorrow, none on Wednesday. Grass is high today, moderate tomorrow, high on Wednesday, no ragweed to speak of. Lake levels and dam reports. Lake Norfolk 558.95, which is 6.95 above full pool of 552. Last report, I'm guessing, was yesterday, and they had one generator going.
Yeah, I just tried calling them again. There's no updated report.
Bull Shoals 662.99, which is 3.99 above full pool of 659, and they yesterday was running 8, and you can tell they're still running quite a bit of water there. If you're not a highly experienced river fisher person, get a guide.
There you go. That's what I would recommend.
Or exercise extreme caution because you have no idea where's what or what is where on those rivers.
That is true.
And it changes. I mean,
yes,
things can wash down them creeks, and there might be a big log somewhere that you've never seen before. The only time you can tell what's where on them rivers is when they're generating about one or going just minimum flow.
But then when you do that, it gets so shallow, you got to know where the channels are.
I guarantee you. Absolutely. That's the lake levels, dam reports, and all the weather updates brought to you by Bob and Linda Zadora. The Z-Team of Century 21 Lee Mack Realty. 870-405-0793 is their number. retiredarkansas.net is their website. These are realtors you can recommend to your friends. They're busy, but never too busy to assist you. Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z-Team. We'll be right back.
Your senior healthcare specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results Glass, located in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care in Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
At Hospice of the Ozarks, our purpose is you, not just your illness. We offer a compassionate plan of care that respects your dignity and honors your wishes with countless services and groundbreaking programs. We are committed to improving the quality of life for both you and your family. We provide care and support in the comfort of wherever you call home, but we also have the area's only hospice house when needed. As the only local not-for-profit hospice, we will never turn away a patient regardless of their ability to pay. Learn more at hospiceoftheozarks.org.
Oh, honey, we've had such a wonderful vacation here in the Ozarks. I really hate to go home.
I know. The lakes, the rivers, they've all been great for fishing. Oh, and the boating and the swimming.
And the people are so nice in the stores and restaurants.
Let's call an agent and see if we can make Mountain Home our new home.
Call the Z-Team, 870-405-0793. Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East Mountain Home.
870-405-0793. Hello, Z-Team?
You build more than projects. You build what communities rely on. When the job site runs on results, put Kubota to work. Backed by expert service and support from your local Kubota dealer. Right now, bring home select Kubota KX Series with 0% financing available or save up to $4,800.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Okay, Scooter, we got to slow down a little bit. It's time for community news and happenings, brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Law. Have you seen very many folks out baling hay?
I have seen some.
My goodness, they've cut some hay.
Oh, I could imagine.
It's been good. Ozarks Farm and Lawn, 870-425-3434, Highway 62 Southwest at Buford Road. This is the dealership that deals. If you need any kind of hay equipment, if you got something broke over the weekend, give them a call. They've probably got the parts to fix it in-house. They've got a great sales and service department there. Been the same type of business in that building since it was built back in the 70s. They'd be glad to help you any way they can. If you're looking for a new tractor, Kubota or New Holland, they've got those as well. Brake bed trailers, they've got about anything you need. They've got it at Ozarks Farm.
They do. They keep a huge inventory in stock.
If you're just mowing your grass, I'm sure they've got a lawn tractor. If you need something a little bit bigger because you got an acre or two, just pick up one of them Skag zero turns. They'll help you with it. Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. 870-425-3434, Highway 62 Southwest at Buford Road. Let's see what we got today. Scooter, it looks like Thursday, July the 9th. Baxter County Library will transform into a unique mini golf course for a day of family fun and adult-only evening fundraiser benefiting Baxter County Library Foundation. Family mini golf inside the library will be offered from 9 to 4 with play through 5 o'clock on July the 9th. Families can put their can putt their way through the stacks for $5 per person, with children 12 and under $2. The event offers an affordable way to explore the library in a whole new way while supporting library programs and services. This event will be featured holes decorated in the America 250 theme by event sponsors. That evening, the foundation will host Let's Partee, that'd be PAR-TEE, a mini golf after hours from 6 to 9 for adults 21 and older. Tickets are $40 per person, which includes unlimited mini golf, heavy hors d'oeuvres, drink specials, music, and more throughout the evening. Guests will enjoy a relaxed social atmosphere while playing the same creative course that filled the library earlier that day. Tickets for the mini golf after hours will be available at the library beginning June the 8th, which will be on Wednesday. Which was last month. And proceeds for this event will go to the Library Foundation. For more information, call 870-580-0705 or go to baxlib.org/mini golf fundraiser. You going?
I don't know. I'm kind of adding this stuff up. So you turn around and you give a few drinks. You give me a golf club and put me indoors. Oh, there's nothing that can go wrong there.
Nothing can happen there. Nope. 911 on speed dial.
There you go. Hold this and watch. No, go ahead.
Yep. The Bob Davis Veteran Center will be having a pancake breakfast on Saturday, July 11th from 8 to 11. Serving eggs, sausage, biscuits, gravy, no pancakes. Be $10 per plate. For more information, call John at 870-232-0973. Make plans to eat with us and help support the Bob Davis Veteran Center. Bob Davis Veteran Center is located at 421 East 9th Street here in Mountain Home. For more information, again, call John 870-232-0976. This is Canine Companions Meet and Greet with Buckley and Friends. Okay, it'll be July the 14th on a Tuesday from 5 to 7. The community is invited to Canine Companions Meet and Greet with Buckley and Friends at the Baxter County Donald W. Reynolds Library. And let's see here. Join us at Baxter County Library to learn about canine companions and how they raise and provide exceptional trained dogs free of charge to adults and children with quality disabilities. Raise a dog, change a life, learn how to get involved. Be a good time. It's going to be Tuesday, July the 14th from 5 to 7. It's free of charge, open to the public, no registration is required. Light refreshments will be provided, and this event is sponsored by Tink Albright and Richard Taffner. Save the date, the 25th anniversary memorial will be Monday, September the 7th, 2026 at 4 o'clock at the Veterans Plaza. They have some fundraiser opportunities for you there. We'll have another guest on pretty soon. We'll talk more about that in the near future. Scooter, we already talked about the parade for the Naval Junior ROTC got canceled, but I'm sure that they had some fun-filled times. We're going to try to get a representative from them on pretty quick so we can talk about that event that happened. So that'd be good coming up.
Awesome.
You got anything you want to throw out there?
I'm good.
Good?
I'm good.
All right. Community News and Happenings brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. We'll be right back.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as it would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite, climate-controlled, and air-filtered boarding facility in the area, with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Providing caring, compassionate services at an affordable price is our goal at Connor Family Funeral Home. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that treats our friends and neighbors just like family, with a wide range of services and options to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area. Connor Family addresses all the details with no hidden fees, so you can rest assured that you are treated like family for a more personalized and worry-free service. That's Connor Family Funeral Home, where compassion and affordability meet, located in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Mitch Huskey, the athletic director for the Mountain Home Bombers and Mountain Home Public Schools, is with me this morning. Just seems to be appropriate to have you on this morning, Coach, because dead period is over.
It is. I could probably do one more week of that.
And you'd be okay with it?
Absolutely. It's, excuse me. That's kind of the time everybody thinks it's for the kids. It's just as much for the coaches and, as it is anybody. And that's ever since the dead period was put in, that's when our family schedules our vacation. So we went on one a couple weeks ago, and it's time to get back with it.
Or time to go on another one?
I would do one.
You would
I'd do another, absolutely.
Fun with the grandchild?
Yes. The only thing that was good for us is we didn't have to ride with the grandchild. I think Peyton and Luke decided the next one they will put a 6-month, that they have to be 6 months before they travel. I think the 7 weeks, 2-month-old, when you go 10 hours, pretty rough.
Yeah, put a 6-month moratorium, no travel for 6 months.
Yeah, I think they put that in.
Nothing wrong with that idea. Or you start traveling them where the only way they'll fall asleep is in the car, and then it kind of messes things up really bad.
I know what took us 2 days is travel, took them 4.
Wow.
And so, when you got a little one has to have a bottle every 2 hours, and that makes for a long trip.
Yeah, absolutely. The dead period was put into effect by the AAA for that reason. One, it's hot. This time of the year, and those athletes, they just need a break.
Yes, and it's one of those, when it was first put in, we didn't like it, but overall we see the purpose of it, and again, like I mentioned earlier, after you do it for a while, it's just as much needed from the coaches as the players. Mm-hmm. The players are used to it. Coaches are used to it. It seems like about every sport's become almost year-round anymore. And it gives everybody a couple weeks just to recharge because, when school's out, everybody thinks, well, okay, now it's summer. Well, that's usually the busiest time for coaches. Mm-hmm. I know people ask me, how much do you like the summer? Well, I'm going to tell you I hate it. Just because that's the time trying to figure out coaching schedules, what they teach. If you just hire coaches, that'd be easy. But you got to hire this certain coach that teaches a certain subject, and that becomes difficult. And plus, the kids aren't around. And with the coaches not having classes, they're in my office a whole lot more, and I can't get anything done.
You mentioned having to hire coaches. Do we have any new coaches coming in this school year?
We do, and I'm going to miss one, I'm sure. When I say, and a lot of them might not be new, might have been in our district that's doing something now, but Brandy Davis, we got her. She comes from Harbor. She's going to be our junior high girls basketball coach, and I think we hired her in March, so it's not really new, but she's came in this summer, has done a great job watching her work with those kids. Sitting here, Coach Ackland, we hired his son, Jairus Ackland. It's going to be helping us in high school football. Goodness, Josh Printer. Okay. He's going to be, right now, he's both of those guys will be working at Nelson Wilkes, but he's going to be helping us right now in baseball. Out of all the stuff that we've done, we still have assistant wrestling. That's the only one that we haven't filled yet, and I'm hoping to do that in the July board meeting. I'm sitting here, we had a lot of different moving around. Tyler Blaisdell's now our head soccer coach in girls. Josh Hefner also took Cody Aldridge's spot as the head wrestling on the boys' side. There's a whole lot more. And
Marcy Cudworth.
Marcy Cudworth, absolutely. We got her. She's going to, I believe, be working at Hackler. She's going to help us assistant cross country and assistant softball. I just printed these out last week, getting ready for our coaches meeting coming up here in a couple weeks, and so there's been a whole lot of moving position. I'm sure I forgot somebody.
Mountain Home still utilizes a good number of registered volunteers as well. Is that correct?
Absolutely, and we couldn't do it without those people. And you know, your son being one of them, Robert helping us in wrestling, and there's certain sports that we have that, you know, hopefully that changes over a period of time. Even though wrestling's not a new sport, still kind of new to Arkansas, and hopefully we start having kids going out that wrestled here that want to come back and coach. And to be honest with you, I think we need one more wrestling coach. I don't know how they do it when they go to these tournaments, especially state tournament. You look down the mats and you might have 3 Mountain Home guys or girls going at the same time. And tennis, golf, swimming, they're sports that we don't have the coaches that have the background in that we need to help volunteers. Bowling, I know that's another one. And so volunteers are crucial to our success in Mountain Home.
You know, when you talk about a registered volunteer, that word registered means a lot, because a parent or an aunt or an uncle can't just show up and start trying to help out. There's some criteria they have to meet to get that done.
Sure. I mean, at first, just on the Mountain Home side, you got to go through your background check. And then the AAA, the Arkansas Activity Association, has I don't know if you want to call it a program, but a way to become which you go online, take some classes. Of course, you got to be, you know, certified in all the CPR and the first aid and all that kind of stuff. It's a process. It's not terrible, but it is a little bit time consuming. So there's a process to go through to become one.
You briefly mentioned swim a moment ago. How is it going to be for Mountain Home to have a new facility?
Well, first of all, just to be able to have some home matches. I think we've scheduled 3, maybe 4 home matches, which is huge. A couple different things. The reason that's big is our kids don't have to travel. That's probably number one, miss class. Second, it brings people into Mountain Home. Instead of us traveling, however many matches or events we had, we were all on the road. And so I don't know those dates, but I also think having the swim venue that we have here, I think you'll see the sport of swimming grow in the near future.
Well, with the new Mountain Home Community Center / Aquatic Center, not only are they going to be able to host swim meets, but they'll be able to add something that will help them win some state meets because they'll be able to do diving.
And I think that has probably cost us a couple state championships just because we didn't have diving. And that was Russellville that won it a couple years. I thought we had a chance, and it was all because of the points they got in diving. And first of all, it's us trying to find someone that has a background in diving, so we could do it safely. And to be honest with you, I don't even know where we're at on that, but I do hope every once in a while they'll shoot me an email or a text, talking about the diving coach. But that's what Dalton and all of us are looking for right now, someone to help on the diving side. And Dalton might have already found someone. I don't know. I hadn't talked to him in a couple of weeks.
Right. Back to the dead period. When you say that all sporting events are down, like they're not even allowed to walk on the track. They've got to stay away from the school. Can't be any kind of organized practice. No coaches can be involved whatsoever. They can still do stuff on their own, but it can't be on school facilities.
Yeah, you cannot use any school facilities. We keep everything locked up. Of course, we can't keep our track locked up, so we have to keep an eye out there, to keep everybody off of it. But also, we don't have any contact. Coaches aren't calling kids, telling them, hey, are you doing this or that? It is 100% 2 weeks of, shutdown, dead period. So the facilities part used to be a problem because you'd have kids kind of sneaking in there. But that has got better. And I'm sure there's probably someone that snuck on that track at night or early in the morning. But I don't know, over the years that everybody pretty much abides by that rule.
Lockdown's a little bit tighter.
Yes.
Any changes, any new sports, anything that's going on this coming year?
No, I am interested to see, there's some proposals that's going to be voted on. I think there's like 10 of them. But one of them is the competitive equity. And I'm real interested to see what happens with that because that could change a lot, especially in football. The private schools are pretty much there's that competitive equity factor. If you have so much success, you get points, you bump up. They're going to be looking at that again. There's a proposal being put in to make it harder for a private school to move up. You have to get more points, and I think it's very obvious that competitive equity, even though I don't think it's perfect, it's worked. I mean, you look at all the schools, your Little Rock Christian, your PA, that moved up in football, they're still having success there. So to me, that tells me it's working. But they're about to do a vote to try to change that. And hopefully our schools vote the right way. But we'll know that, I believe that's the beginning of August, that all the schools come together and vote.
What changes are we looking at that have already occurred that folks may have either forgotten about or don't know about? I do know that we're still going to the west. We have not migrated back to the east. We do know that Greenwood is dropped down. Shiloh Christian has moved up. So how does that look for?
Well, I mean, first of all, we only had 2 sports that were east, and that was tennis and volleyball. Both of those sports are now into the west, which is good. We have all of our sports in one conference now, which is good for me, probably more than anybody, just because instead of dealing with 14 ADs, I just deal with 7. A lot easier to communicate and get all that together. As far as, and you was right, Greenwood went down, and Harrison in all other sports went down to 4A. And so you bring Shiloh into the all other sports, And of course, Shiloh is not in football anymore as well. And that you had Little Rock Southwest and Little Rock Catholic that's come in on the football side. And I know this gets all confusing, but
Sure.
Little Rock Southwest and Little Rock Catholic are the ones that took Shiloh and Greenwood's spot in football.
Okay.
Harrison moving down, Shiloh's the one that come in all the other sports. So
That doesn't mean that we won't play them. It just won't be conference.
correct. And I think, of course, we've always had Harrison non-conference football. We do have them in one non-conference basketball. I'm sure it'd be the same thing once I get the baseball scheduled. But they're not in the conference anymore. And that's kind of stinks just because that's our closest conference game.
Mm-hmm.
And so instead of 1 hour, we added, 2.5 to Shiloh now.
Yeah, we got rid of the closest, and we also got rid of the furthest, or one of the furthest. So
I'll
maybe
take-
it'll wash out.
Yes, and Greenwood, that trip, there's just something about it. We've been traveling so long, there's really no trip that bothers us.
Mm-hmm.
That one bothered me. It feels like you get to Fort Smith and think we're here. Now you got about 45 more minutes.
Yes.
And so, I don't know, I always enjoyed competing against Greenwood just because they're pretty good in about everything.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody's like, man, I want Greenwood out of our conference in football. They're just so good. I was like, I want to play them because that's kind of a measuring stick to us. So that's where we're wanting to go.
Mm-hmm.
And, we're been taking steps to get there. But we do not have them on non-conference football. So
That's okay.
that's okay. this year.
Very much okay.
Yeah.
Football season's going to be here just like pretty quick.
Yeah, we have Bomber Fest August 14th. I believe that's Friday when after school starts. And I think we have, right after that, we have benefit game with Marion, going to Marion. I know a couple different schedules show different days, but that is going to be on that Friday, so I believe that's 21st at Marion. And then we're rolling. We did add Springfield Central because last year we needed to add two non-conference games. Of course, we kept Harrison, and so we added Farmington. That'll be our first game of the year, which will be our military and first responders night. Then we have Harrison, then we have Springfield Central. And then after that, it's conference play.
Because we lost Rolla and West Plains.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
And then it's hammer down.
Hammer down. And, I'm not real familiar with Springfield Central, but I think anybody that keeps up with any football knows Farmington, Coach Tice. He's got it rolling over there, so that'll be a good kind of measuring stick, see where we're at.
Is he also the AD over there?
No, he's
Just
not.
Coach.
Bo Thompson's the AD, and all Coach Tice does is coach football. I got to know Coach Tice real early on when I was student taught over there underneath Coach Thomas, Lyndall Thomas. And so every morning I got to eat breakfast with Coach Tice. So got to know him. Tremendous man, great coach, and think a whole lot of him.
The Gridiron Club Steak Dinner and Auction, I think, will be after Bomberfest.
Yes, I believe that is the 15th. And I don't know all the details to that,
Sure.
but we've always held that at the shed. I think that they're doing that at the community center this time. I say the community center. I'm probably
Mountain Home
mispronouncing.
Community Center, that's what it's.
But I think that's where we're hosting that this year.
That should give them a little bit more room. Might be able to sell a few more tables. We have a few more folks involved in that.
Yeah.
That's been a very successful, good time. So people that don't know what that is, it's the Gridiron Club is the fundraiser arm for the football program. And when I say football program, I mean from 2nd grade through 12th grade.
Yeah, and the money that is raised from, that event is huge. I mean, over the past, go 5 years, it's almost a 30% jump just in the cost of equipment. We used to get a pretty good solid helmet for $250.
Not anymore.
That's around $500 now. But all the equipment, whether that's jerseys, practice gear, whatever is done, and that is a huge fundraiser for our football team that kind of helps us in areas that the school can't provide.
When you're looking at helmets back in the day that cost $125 and you only had 35, 40 kids on a team, well, that's doable.
Yeah.
Back in those days, it was a stretch. But now when they're $450 to $550 and you're fielding 80 and 90 kids, that's a real stretch.
Yeah. And that goes even, we sit here and I'm talking about high school, but the youth helmets, you kind of still get $250 to $300.
Mm-hmm.
But you're sitting there, trying to carry 400 helmets, and I say 400, 300 to 400,
Sure.
something like that. But it's a big cost just on the helmet reconditioning. That was the one thing that Coach Airy, when he came in, I said, we got to get our equipment right. And it's more than just helmets, that's shoulder pads, because our shoulder pads were not where they needed to be. And he's done a good job getting that all where our kids are going out in real safe equipment these days.
Which has to be. It's time for a quick break. You're watching the morning show on XL7-TV. We'll be right back.
Walmart is introducing a new way to shop for a great night's sleep. Your Comfort Mattresses comes in 5 unique comfort levels, from firm to soft, with cooling options to match your perfect sleep temperature. And no matter your price range, we'll help you find the perfect fit. Get deep, restorative sleep exclusively at Sleep Mart.
Our community. Relationships matter. A handshake still means something. And neighbors look out for one another. At Farmers and Merchants Bank, we're more than a bank. We're your biggest supporters, because every dream, every first step, and every big moment deserves someone who's right there with you. Farmers and Merchants Bank, rooted in Arkansas, growing communities. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. Experience the best in Mexican dining. Letty's in Gassville, voted numerous times as the best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Come out for delicious breakfast served all day, or enjoy an authentic Mexican lunch or dinner. $1.49 tacos on Thursday, 10% discount for seniors every day. No time? Call Letty's and have your to-go order waiting for you. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties, weddings, holidays, or big events. The best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Letty's in Gassville.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should call the Z-Team.
You love your land, and you have plans for it. During Kubota Orange Days, you'll love the great deals on our versatile, reliable lineup, helping you turn dream projects into reality. Visit your Kubota dealer today for the best deals of the year. Now through June 30th, get select compact tractors with 0% financing available or save up to $5,500. Sale ends soon. Stop by your local dealer or go to KubotaOrangeDays.com.
Discover comfort and style at Sleep Mart. From reclining sofas and love seats to manual and power recliners, sleep and lift chairs, we've got it all. Choose from a variety of styles, colors, and fabrics. All made with pride in the USA. Come to Sleep Mart today, where comfort meets savings. Your senior health.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Coach Mitch Huskey is with me. Mountain Home Bomber Athletics. Coach, the dead period is over and the gym is wide open and you're going to be full. I bet them kids are anxious to be back.
Yeah, volleyball, I think I saw the gym schedule this morning. They're already rolling this morning. I think they go to team camp tomorrow. Football, I'm sure they're out there on that football field right now, hooking it up.
Might as well while it's cool.
Absolutely. Cross-country teams, that's one I forgot to mention earlier with, Will and his wife Tilda left, go back to Sweden. And Coach Patrick has taken over the cross-country, along with Marcy that we had mentioned. And then Noah Chadnong is also the third assistant.
Okay.
With those two. And so whenever Will left, we kind of saw that we really didn't have a teaching position to be able to bring someone in, and Roddy's been huge. Even before Roddy was named to that position, he was already working because, you don't start putting together your schedule and the plan of attack for your team, right now. That started months ago, and Roddy was all on top of that, so appreciate everything that he did before he was actually in that position. So
when does cross-country season start?
It starts early. I mean, you have your tennis and your golf that they start their season before school starts. Cross-country, pretty much once school starts, they start rolling. And of course, they've been there. I see them every morning when I'm rolling into work at 7:30. They're just finishing.
I'm not sure cross-country ever quits. Those guys and gals are running everywhere all the time.
And that's part of the success that they've had. I know we've had some really good athletes, but they all put the time in. And it don't matter if it can't run when it's so hot. That's why they go in the morning. But it'd be a foot of snow and you're still going to see those kids out there hooking it up. And so,
who is our golf coach or coaches right now?
Golf coach is Brad Morris, and they're, like I said, they've been practicing, and they will start with their Calvin and Sissy Shasheen Memorial right off the bat. That's, I think, when we're in service is when that tournament is that we host, and that's a big tournament that Coach Morris puts on. That's again at home, which is awesome. And Calvin Shasheen and Sissy Shasheen, they've sponsored that ever since. And with their passing, that's what Brad ended up naming that golf tournament after them, which absolutely well deserved.
So before school starts, we're going to have golf season started, cross country. I think volleyball actually starts before school starts too, doesn't it? Or right at school time?
When school starts, but tennis is the other one that starts before school. They go to a Cersei tournament.
And that's still Coach King?
That's Coach King, yes.
So these guys will be practicing, and there's going to be busy times right around the corner.
They're hooking it up everywhere you go today, and from 7:30 to about 2 o'clock, you're going to see gyms full. Probably not on the field in the afternoon. Fields are usually in the morning, but a lot of kids out there working.
Did I see or hear somewhere that the Pinkston 7th grade football team will start practicing this week?
I'm not going to say for sure on that, but I knew they were going to start a little bit earlier just because their season's starting a little bit earlier than as far as the first games. And so I'm not positive, but I do know they said they were starting.
Cannot confirm or deny,
right?
Right?
Absolutely. And
but I do know that it's happening pretty soon, and my point is that parents need to be watching for those announcements so their little one doesn't miss out on any practice. And I believe they're going to do Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and it's going to be in the evenings, I think from 6 to like 8:15 or something like that. It's coming up soon. I would check Coach Martin's Facebook page and see what he's got on there. But I do know it is coming up. It may not be this week, but it's coming up pretty quick.
And that was another coaching change that we moved around a little bit. Chris Cudworth is now helping in 7th grade football to help Coach Martin. Coach Schramm which I think's a big deal because, you know, to have the number of years of experience that Coach Cudworth has, and he's about as hard a working individual as we have on our staff. To have that experience down in the 7th grade to help Coach Martin, Coach Schrum is going to be huge.
Mm-hmm. I had somebody ask me, we were at the fireworks show at Driftwood Saturday night, and somebody come up and said, well, has Mountain Home started 2-a-days? And I thought, they haven't had 2-a-days here, and I don't know how long.
No.
But yes, football has started, but
yeah.
No such thing as 2-a-days.
No, there's a lot of different rules that you have to follow these days, and with the wet bulb, with the heat being one of them. So I don't even think weather would even allow 2-a-days right now unless you did a morning and an evening. But you have so many days that you could practice in pads, helmets. If it's certain degrees, you might have not even be able to have shoulder pads on, maybe not even helmets. But I don't know, a lot of rules, but they're good rules that, you know, the AAA's put in for safety, and it's not a big deal. Just follow them and keep everybody safe.
Have we had any facility changes over the summer?
No, not that I can think of.
Just preparation and getting things, make sure everything's working?
Yeah, our maintenance and custodian, they're the staffs. They, you know, we have a couple of our gyms that are still the oil-based floors that they redo. You know, the Pinkston gyms, the high school back gym, the junior high back gym, Nelson Wilkes, that they go in, they kind of refurbish those floors. Now the 2 water base with the high school gym and the junior high main gyms, we have to have a company come in and do that, and we usually do that in December. But as far as facilities, no updates this year.
Well, that's probably not a bad thing.
Yeah, you're always trying to do something. I mean, we are getting closer to, you know, facilities as far as the turfs on the football field, the baseball, softball. They're pretty close to running through their lifespan, so we got a turf company coming in to kind of look at that for us. Every year we have our high school Bomber Stadium, the turf, worked on, and the first year I think we had to have like 5 spots sewed up. Last year there was 80 something.
Oh wow. So
it keeps going up. The turf still looks decent, but it's starting to, you know, it's on what I think it's going on 10, 11 years. And it's also what they call a G-Max test that we have done every year to the softness of the turf. It has to be a certain softness or it's shut down, you know, just for football. I say football, soccer, anyone's on that, just the safety. And so that's in the near future.
And it's not cheap.
It's not cheap. I don't even want to talk about it. I'm sure our board, Miss Dewey, she's listening to this right now, or any of the board members, are probably cringing a little bit. But it's one, and you sit there, the money that we used to spend to keep when we had grass on the football field pretty much pays for turf. What our school was having to put in each year to keep that football field, soccer field, when it was grass, maintained, turf pays for itself.
People don't realize how expensive it is to keep up the grass.
It is, yeah. I mean, you got to think this has been what, 20 years ago, 20 something. It was close to $50,000 a year then. So, I mean, everybody thinks, well, turf is expensive. Well, our school was putting that money into grass. And with turf, it gives you so much more practice time with all of our teams, band, being able to practice. Because I can remember weeks where no one is even allowed to practice on the field or be on the field just because of whether it rained a lot, didn't want to damage it, or kill the grass during the hot time of the summer.
Right. Well, Coach, we sure appreciate you being here this morning. We appreciate you taking the time to update us on what's going on in Bomber Country, and look forward to some successful seasons, not just football, but the rest of them, and ready to go.
Well, I do want to say congratulations to the girls basketball team, boys basketball team, and boys golf team.
I wanted to bring that up.
The academic state champions. So good job for them.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you being here. We'll
Thanks.
see you tomorrow. It's been the morning show on XL7 TV.